guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I am in a different location. I am in Oregon with Hannah. Yay! So today I'm going to be doing my Dewey's 24-hour Readathon TBR for April 2019.
Yes.
So we actually both have a TBR for this video, and then we've got
half of it.
Yes, so we made a very, very large TBR pile, and we've split it in half, and we're gonna do half on this video and then half on Hannah's video. So I'll leave the link down below. Go check out her video to see the other half of the books that we may or may not read.
We like options.
Yeah, we do. We've decided. Like, Hannah was worried that I wasn't gonna have options to read when I came here, because she's like, what are you gonna read for Dewey's Readathon? I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I have like 20 books chosen, so.
Do you really have that much? You're 20?
Something like that.
Oh my gosh.
So my strategy for what I chose in this video is new books that I need to read, along with some graphic novels. And what was your strategy? Just random?
Yes. So I have half my graphic novel selection, and I'm doing all rereads this read, except for one book.
Oh, they are all
They're
rereads.
all rereads, yeah.
Okay. So I have a mixture of rereads and new books. So these are all gonna be my new books.
Yes.
So
besides Gabby's Choice, which could be anything.
Yeah.
So for mine, I have everything that I'm going to draw out of a hat, but I do have some Gabby's Choice slips in here. So if I end up pulling up one of these, then Gabby gets to either choose a book from my pile or choose something completely different that she wants me to read. So there's always that option as well.
I'm gonna make her read Pride and Prejudice. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't even have that. That would be no. I'm not a classics girl.
Yeah. So for my first choice, I am currently reading Skyward by Sanderson. This is our Muggle Studies book club pick for March. And our live show is actually the day of Dewey's Readathon, which is really exciting. So it's just like a full day of reading. I am currently almost halfway through. I'm on page 221, and there's 510 pages. But I will say it's going really, really quickly. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's great. And I don't want to go into too much detail because Hannah is reading it as well.
I'm not as far.
Yeah. So this will probably be actually like my main, obviously we have to finish it before the 6th. So this is kind of like my main priority, and then like everything else will get sprinkled into.
Yes. So one of my first picks is one of my graphic novels, which is Despicable Deadpool. I am a big Deadpool fan if you aren't familiar with me, and this one is volume 2. It is a new series that I started off, and all Deadpool is great, so this is one option.
So my next pick, I also have a graphic novel, and I read the first volume of Giant Days just like a week ago, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I really want to continue on. This is volume 8. I'm not going to be reading volume 8. We may or may not go to the public library and get some more options because we don't have enough.
We need more options.
We need more options. But I really enjoyed it. Contemporary, set in school, which is, or sorry, not school, college, which is one of my favorite settings. If you know, space, college, favorite settings. So I really want to continue on with this series.
Next up is another one that is kind of new to the market, at least new to me, and it's called Isola, and this is a really beautiful graphic novel. It has
that's really pretty.
Yeah, and I've not heard too many people talk about it, but they have got really cool artwork that plays with the different colors, and I believe there is a female-female romance in this, and I'm a sucker for anything LGBTQ, so I'm excited to get to this one.
So the next book I have is a reread, but I have to read it for April because it is our Muggle Studies book club for April, and that is The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. As you know, we are rereading the Raven Cycle Quartet, and we just finished Blue Lily Lily Blue, which live show April 6th.
Yes.
But so for April we're reading The Raven King, so I do actually have to reread it. So I'm counting it as kind of like a new book, and this is my favorite in the series, so I'm really excited. The romance in here, so good. So good.
So this one looks very big, but I'm not reading the whole thing because this has all 3 books in it, and this is the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. This is just a fun summary romance book, and I'm just planning on reading the very first one, but it's really cute and flies through, and it takes place on a beach, like the house is next to the beach and like they're right there, and it's such a cute like family oriented romance.
Yeah, I like that. My next one is a Hannah pick, and that is a Vampire Academy, and yes, I've already read it, but this is the 10th anniversary edition, and there are, what, it's 80 pages you said?
Yeah, it's like 80 to 100 pages, I think.
Of extra content in the back of Rose and Dimitri scenes.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like extra scenes, but it's a lot of it has to do with their interactions.
Oh, okay. I'm really excited. So this might actually be one, like, a top, because
it's only 80 pages.
Yeah, I have to read that. I have to read that. Rose and Dimitri, OTP.
Yes, and if you haven't checked this out, it's totally worth renting it from the library because they're so dang cute. I get not everyone wants to buy another copy.
Right.
But definitely check it out because it's totally worth it.
I'm excited.
My next one is, I'm pretty excited to get to my next one. That is my favorite book besides Harry Potter. This is at least my favorite adult book. So this is Garden Spells by Sarah Addison Allen. It is fantastic. The writing is beautiful. It's a magical realism book, and basically if you've seen Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock in it, it's very similar styles. It's fantastic. Go check it out if you haven't.
So it's basically like my Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh yeah. You don't need more options.
Oh, the Word to the Wardrobe. I love that book. So good.
I've never read that book.
Oh, can we make it a Muggle Studies book club? Oh my god, it's so good.
We could see if it's at the library, and that could be a Gabby's Choice book.
Oh my god, yes. It's really quick. It's really quick.
Okay.
Yeah. So next I have a graphic novel, and that is Saga. And it turns out that I have only read half of volume 7. So I need to skim through the first half.
How she didn't finish the full one is mind-blowing to me.
I don't remember how it ends for some reason, but I do remember how it begins. So then I need to read volume 8. Yes, is it volume 8? Yes. And then the big one that everyone is just like raving about, that will like kill your emotions, it'll kill your soul, is volume 9. So I really want to get to Saga. I read these really quickly, so I think I can fly through these 3 pretty quickly, hopefully. Yeah.
So next up on one of my options is Twilight. I am going full binge-worthy romance, cute nostalgia in this entire readathon, and this one had to make it on it because who doesn't love rereading this? Because I know it's not like the greatest literature, but it's like fantastic. I don't care.
And
like,
it's so funny. Everyone says the exact same thing. It's not the best book, like objectively,
but we all love it.
But we all love it. There's just something so special about Twilight.
Yes,
it just really is.
And I think it definitely has to do with like when you read it.
Yeah, for sure.
So this one is going to be on my high priority list.
And I have 2 more books that I would like to get to. Yeah, we'll see. And that is the 2nd and the 3rd of the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy by Jenny Han. So I actually read To All the Boys I Loved Before a couple Dewey's readathon ago. I think I read it maybe back in like last April, I want to say. And I really enjoyed it. I loved the movie, but I never continued on. So I want to read, the second one is P.S. I Still Love You, and then book 3 is Always and Forever, Laura Jean. So these are very short, and I remember reading the first one like
so
straight
easy
through.
To get through.
Yeah, I read it straight through. I think I needed like a book to like get me to like that last couple hours, and I just read that one. So yeah, I think these would be like really easy, cutesy contemporary to read through.
And my last pick is actually the first book that got me back into reading, and it made me like get started into YouTube. Is I fell in love with these books and binged them within like 3 days of each other, like the whole series, and that is Selection by Kiera Cass. Again, not the best book, but easy to read through, just good binge-worthy books.
Yeah,
so
good.
Yeah, this one is like a no-brainer, easy for a 24-hour readathon.
Alright guys, well that is it for our half of our TBR choices.
Options.
TBR options, not our actual. This isn't like no.
There's no way we're getting to all of these.
No, but our TBR options for this upcoming Dewey's Readathon. So head on over to Hannah's channel so that you can see the remainder, the other half of our options, and we will see you in another video. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine, okay? It's fine. That's my phone.
Oh, shit. Oh, that hurt my toe. That really hurt my toe. I hope your books are okay.
It's fine.
Just, you know, maybe like broke a toe.
Yeah, her toe is not okay, but I hope your books are okay.